Guys, we have an urgent breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is December 7, 2024, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Guys, we have an urgent breaking news coming out. Damascus has fallen. It's over for Assad. It says here rumors that the IL-76 carrying the leader has either crashed or carried out an emergency landing to the west of Homs. After having taken off earlier from Damascus International Airport, the aircraft descended to 1,600 feet before disappearing from radar. Is he gone? I mean, he lost everything. He lost the capital. And now the plane, where he was in this plane, gone. It seems like he's out, gone. Guys, this is something I've never seen before. This is big breaking news. And guys, check out the videos. Guys, I've been posting videos left and right about this story. All the links will be in the comments box. Syria capital officially falls. That's it. Now, someone sent me an email and it made a lot of sense. And about, it's kind of fishy that they easily given up these cities. When I say they, I'm talking about Russia and Iran. They gave up these cities like nothing. But what if it's a trap? What if, they gave up the city so the enemy could come in and then drop the big one, the nuke, destruction of Damascus? Maybe the bear is setting up a trap. A trap to the enemy once and for all and get him out of there. This all could be a trap. And they could drop the big one, the destruction of Damascus. Alright guys, before I start, again, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19 number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Guys, for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the PayPal link in the description box. Thank you so much for your support. That person that left me the email, I read their emails, and man, it does make some kind of sense here. Why they giving up these major cities and capital so easily? There's a possibility they just want to wipe out the enemy once and for all. These enemies already taken the cities. All they got to do is drop the big one. And the person that emailed me said, and guess what, Louis? There's no Article 5. That, again, Syria is not NATO. So the bear could drop the big one on that region and the US and NATO can do nothing about it. So what if this is a trap to get all the enemies inside Damascus? Isaiah, tick tock, tick tock. So it says here, you have Syrian rebels officially declare victory. They declare victory, but something, I feel like something is going to happen here. Something is going to happen. Something's going to happen. Please share the video. It's over. Are you sure? The Syrian General Staff has ordered the surrender of all remaining soldiers of Syrian Army, SAA, in the capital of Damascus. Guys, is it over? I'm telling you. Hey, thank you to that person that emailed me. When I read that email, I'm like, whoa, it does make a lot of sense. Syrian leader has fled Damascus to an unknown destination. He's out of there. He is out. Now the question is, where? And now they're saying that his plane, off radar, gone. Did it again? Did a bird went down? Share the video. The leader of Syria, who used some very powerful equipment multiple times on his population, has fled after the groups, the rebels, stormed the capital. I don't know, guys. I have a bad feeling about this. The leader, who was trained as an eye doc in the UK before succeeding his father and his British-born wife, fled with their 3 young ones, according to Syrian television reports. It was not known where they were headed. Syria has been embroiled in a, I'm going to skip that name, 13-year civil war as the IS rebel looked to overthrow the Assad dynasty. The apparent collapse of more than 50 years of the Assad family rule over the Syrian region would a monumental turning point in Mideast power. They rounding up the enemies. There's a possibility they are rounding up the enemies and get them all in just one location, and possibly drop the big one. The destruction of Damascus. There's a possibility. A coalition of largely IS groups dislodged the leader, Assad, and Persia-backed regime. The sleeping giant, I'm using code words, follow me on this one, this channel is getting hit already. The sleeping giant designated the bad groups, HTS, and the IS, former Al-Qaeda affiliate that is part of the rebel forces, played the decisive role in evicting Assad, who inherited his presidency in 2000 following the death of his father. Abu, the IS leader of HTS, who has a $10 million bounty on his from the sleeping giant, seeks to present a toned down version of the radical IS that has defined his years of fighting in Syria and in Iraq against sleeping giant soldiers. Now you have Al-Qaeda was detained by the sleeping giant military in the first decade of this century. Syria experts have told Fox that HTS seeks to impose a truly apologize, guys. I keep saying Siri as a code word, and my phone is picking up as Siri. Totalitarian IS regime on a population. Now you have Philip, an expert on Persia regime proxy groups in Syria, who is with the Atlantic Council, told Fox News HTS is a group that is an outgrowth of Al-Qaeda and has connection to Turkey. Their end game is to create a, I'm going to skip that name, society with a few tweaks. Now it says here, Assad decision 2011 to launch a crackdown on pro-democracy Syrian activists during the, there we go. Give me a second here, guys. I'm going to have to turn this phone off. There we go. Because every time I say Siri, and I'm using the code word, my phone is picking it up. So once again, Assad decision in 2011 to launch a violent crackdown on pro-democracy Syria activists during the Arab Spring revolt, which engulfed Egypt and Tunisia, resulted in a protracted civil war. Now, once again, Assad scorched earth policy against the citizen of his land caused the takeout of over 500,000. Now, the UN recently announced that it has stopped tracking the mounting toll, the numbers. The Wall Street Journal reported on Friday that Egyptian and Jordanian officials urged Assad to flee Syria and form a gov in exile. Jordan's gov denied the report. Now, we did talk about that yesterday. In 2015, Assad regime was tittering when the bear Russia intervened to save Assad. Now, the sleeping giant sanctioned Lebanon, bad groups, movement, and Hezbollah and its main sponsor, Persia, both threw their weight behind Assad regime. Once again, you have the rebel forces who routed Assad forces with a swift capture of the major Syrian cities of Aleppo, Hamas, and Homs, jolted both Vladimir and Iran. Now, Ukraine's resistance to the bare invasion of its territory has weakened Moscow. Now, guys, what if, because the bear Russia is so stuck in, this corner with Crane, what if the bear wants to send a message to the world and NATO, and they drop a big monster on Damascus where all the enemies are at? Just imagine that. They drop their monster on Damascus and sends a message to Crane, sends a message to the sleeping giant. I got a feeling there's a possibility we might see a shocking surprise. Guys, I'm going to skip the rest of this here, just all history stuff. Yeah, it's basically all history stuff. 2011 and all that. But give me a second here, because I want to take it back onto Twitter. Once again, we have this here. Syrian Army Command has notified officer that, once again, Assad rule has ended. Has ended. Wow. We have a message from the Prime Minister of Syria. The Prime Minister of Syria has said in a video statement released earlier that he remains at his home in the capital and that he is will to cooperate with any leadership chosen by the Syrian people. Well, he's still there. He hasn't left. Oh boy. Oh boy. The airplane carrying again, this man right here has just crashed. Oh boy. This is huge. I'm in shock. I mean, so many things has been going on for the past couple of months. There's a lot of stuff going on in multiple regions. According to Reuters, the Syrian General Staff has notified officers across the country that the regime of Assad has fallen. BNO News put out this info. Syrian rebels say, we announce the end of this dark era and the beginning of a new chapter of Syria for Syria. In this new Syria, everyone coexists in peace, justice prevails, and truth is upheld. The question is the bird. Syria has fallen and the Holy Land is ready to send in ground forces. I don't know, guys. The bird reportedly carrying Assad disappeared from radar. The plane just dropped from an altitude of 3,650 meters to 1,070 in a few minutes just outside Lebanon airspace north of Akkar. Alright, so guys, I'm gonna end it right here. And it's over. This is a shocking news. So guys, I'm gonna end it right here, and I got some more news coming up tonight. There is a big breaking news about New Jersey. Those strange drones in the sky, and people are reporting that their clocks are changing on its own. People are driving their vehicles at nighttime. Their clocks in their vehicle is changing every time the drone passes by, or supposedly UFO stuff in the sky. It's changing people's clock. Their clock. So we're going to get to that. All right, we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk more about Syria. There's a lot of stuff going on in these last days, guys. Please share the video. And again, for those of you that want to help support the channel, we do have the PayPal link in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, for those of you that want to give your life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about in the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.